Jen Psaki. Does this bitch ever tell the truth?
Find out next. What is good? Welcome back to the Flawdcast. I'm your boy Flawdzilla, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, Mozilla.
What up, yo?
This is the last normal place on the internet and blah, 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 like I said before. Done with that intro. So we're just going to jump right into the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we drop.
Flawd's booty.
Yes. So, like she said, Jen Psaki, does that bitch ever tell the truth? This video is, this bitch not telling the truth.
Yo.
You know? So, I don't know if you guys saw recently, Alabama, did they pro-life, they banned abortions, period, in Alabama?
I'm not sure, but trigger warning for sure.
Yeah, trigger warning, yeah.
I should Google that.
Yeah, I don't know. I keep seeing it, but okay, so she did like a thing, a press briefing, and she was talking about, hold on, let me find it here. She was talking about Alabama's lawmakers and other legislators who are contemplating discriminatory bills. So that's what she's talking about in this video. But what she goes on to say is that doctors think that giving kids hormones and what else is it? Hormones and
puberty blockers.
And puberty blockers. It is the best practice.
And sexual reassignment surgery. And any states that are preventing it will be held accountable. So threatening states that care about kids. Yep. Basically. Yep. Yo.
Threatening states to not to do what they tell them to.
That's
basically
like
do exactly what that's fascism.
She's like calling for like
it's fascism. It's just fascism. No, it's just fascism. What are you going to say? Those calling for what?
Like calling for like an act of that could potentially start something.
I don't think it will. No. But I think, well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Whatever you're thinking. Maybe you have a weird thought process. But I don't think it will start something. I think, if anything, what she's trying to do is bullshit everybody to make everyone think that this is okay. And that if they think otherwise, then they are wrong. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to convince everyone that this is the right. Yeah, she's shaming anyone who actually gives a fuck about kids. And is like, this doesn't sound right. Yeah. Like a lot of people, there's a lot of people who are just like, this doesn't sound right. They're not trying to be assholes. They're not trying to discriminate. They're not trying to not care about trans people. They're like, this is, I'm not okay. They're like, I don't feel right giving my kid something so so matter of fact, like something that is so permanent, you know? I'm not cool with walking my kid into that.
Child.
Yeah, they're underage. And that is it makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that. But she's making it seem like you are a bad person for thinking that. Wow. And they're on another level now. This is something else.
She's out of control.
This is the government, the current administration, telling states, which is basically telling everyone, this is what it is, and you are wrong if you think otherwise.
Yes.
Which is the same thing as them doing what they've been doing to all these technology companies too, saying, you're wrong for not deleting this person. You're wrong for allowing this to be said. Like
not banning.
With freedom of speech. Like they are they're unconstitutional. This is the government.
They're absolutely.
This is the government being unconstitutional. This is crazy.
Alabama, really crazy. It banned abortions from every angle.
Ooh.
Yep.
See? I'm cool with that.
Yep.
I'm cool with that.
Me too.
But anyway, let's continue. Let's get into this. So we're gonna watch this video of Jen Psaki. That's the first time I heard that.
Really?
Yeah. Have you said it before? Maybe I have heard it.
I've never said it before. I just thought about it.
Yeah,
Unless, I mean, if anybody else said it
I don't think I heard it. That's clever, though. Thanks. But, okay, so we're watching this video. The Daily Caller posted on Twitter. Shout out Daily Caller. I don't know who owns that, but I'm pretty sure it's someone we know. Not someone we know, but someone we watch.
It looks like Daily Wire logo.
Maybe. I don't know. But, it does look like the Daily
does
Wire.
It?
But so this video, they posted this. This is from that press briefing. It says, Psaki says sex reassignment surgery, puberty blockers for kids is best practice. States preventing it will be held accountable. That's what this video is. Let us watch this.
Words, we got it.
Let's get into this.
Last item for you before we get to your questions. Across the country, as we've talked about a bit in here, Republican elected officials are engaging in a disturbing, cynical trend of attacking vulnerable transgender kids for purely partisan political reasons. Today in Alabama, instead of focusing on critical kitchen table issues like the economy, COVID, or addressing the country's mental health crisis, Republican lawmakers are currently debating legislation that, among many things, would target trans youth with tactics that threatens to put pediatricians in prison if they provide medically necessary life-saving health care for the kids they serve. Just like the extreme government overreach we've seen in Texas, where politicians have sent state officials into the homes of loving parents to investigate them for abuse just to harass and intimidate the LGBTQI plus community. Today's vote in Alabama will only...
Sorry, my bad. I don't know what that is out there, why it says that in the middle of the video, but they ruined our video. Anyway, let's continue. My bad.
Vote in Alabama will only serve to harm kids. But Alabama's lawmakers and other legislators who are contemplating these discriminatory bills have been put on notice by the Department of Justice and the Department of Health and Human Services that laws and policies preventing care that healthcare professionals recommend for transgender minors may violate the Constitution and federal law.
Who are you scaring?
To be clear, every major medical association agrees that gender-affirming healthcare for transgender kids is a best practice and potentially life-saving. All of this begs an important question. What are these policies actually trying to solve for? LGBTQI plus people can't be erased or forced back into any closets.
Exactly.
And kids across our nation should be allowed to be who they are without the threat.
No, exactly. Hold on, let's finish this. Let's finish this because we're gonna watch this back and we're gonna break it down as we go because this bitch is bugging. But anyway, let's go back. We're gonna watch it and go piece by piece because I just want you guys to hear it. Sorry for interrupting.
Closets, and kids across our nation should be allowed to be who they are without the threat that their parents or their doctor could be imprisoned simply for helping them and loving them. President Biden has committed in both words and actions to fight for all Americans and will not hesitate to hold these states accountable.
She smiled when she said that.
She sure did.
She smiled when she said that.
She sure did. You are a dirty bitch.
She's demonic, bro. She's absolutely fucking demonic.
Yo.
Crazy, bro. This bitch is crazy. Hold on here. Let me, I need to see this. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth
crazy.
here.
To the left.
Hold on, I can.
Right there.
This right here. Okay, so I'm going to put this up. Well, hold on. I want to read this, but also watch the video. So, okay. You can't see
the video's
this, so.
on that same page as the article.
I know, but I don't want to go back and forth and up and down.
Oh.
I want to hit play, read the article. Hit play, read the article. But, okay, so actually.
I'm good.
No, because I want you to see it as I'm talking about it. Okay.
I can bring it up on mine, the article on my laptop.
Yeah, do that. Okay, so basically. Hold on. This chick. My bad. So yeah, this chick. No, I'll just put it over here. It's whatever. You heard what the fuck she said. So you heard the video.
Yeah.
So basically, this chick. Oh no, we'll watch it. Fuck it, because we got things to say here.
Last item for you before we get to your questions. Across the country, as we've talked about a bit in here, Republican elected officials are engaging in a disturbing, cynical trend of attacking vulnerable transgender kids for purely partisan political reasons.
Okay, so right there already. First of all, did you hear what the fuck she just said?
She is just making, she's making it so people think Republicans are against all of this bullshit.
Yeah.
And because it's
for
anything but the
politics,
anything but the children.
Which is ironic because that's what they are.
Exactly.
That's what they're doing.
Absolutely.
They don't actually give a fuck about the kids.
Nope.
They don't care. Anyone who is willing to rush a kid into some life-changing, life-altering shit.
Permanent,
irreversible. Does not care about kids. They do not care about kids. That is a fact. I don't care what nobody says. You can only be a child. Childhood only happens once. Sorry to tell you. Childhood happens once, and it is a very important time in a child's life.
Sure is for a person's entire life.
Legit. I couldn't imagine if my mother would have tried to force me into some shit. Like, no, you're this, like this, no, or even allow me to go on, make some crazy decision as a child. I couldn't even imagine it. But this chick is saying Republicans, not just regular people, because it has nothing to do. It's like the fact that she says Republicans are doing this for political reasons.
Yep.
is crazy.
Yeah.
That just shows that she's thinking political of it from the beginning, because it's normal people. It's not just Republicans. It's normal fucking people that don't even identify as Republicans.
For real. She probably in her own brain is probably like, this is crazy. So fucked up.
Yeah. That's how I think. I honestly think all of these politicians and people who are pushing this I think they know it's fucked up, but they're taking advantage of a time that we're in right now. That's not even to get the bag. There's deviance involved here too. It's not just money. It's money. It's deviancy. It's groomers. It's all this weird shit going on, and they're trying to pull it and put it out in the front. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make this okay. Like, hey, look, this is a fucked up way of thinking. Guess what? Now it's life. Now it's what everyone does out here. We run this now. That's what she's trying to do. That's what she's trying to do. Our fucked up minds run this. These same people who are in these weird rings with you, like you already know, like these people are on some weird shit, bro. And this is what they're trying to push in front of everybody.
Yep.
Not only for a bag. This is an agenda being pushed. But anyway, let's continue here.
Today in Alabama, instead of focusing on critical kitchen table issues like the economy, COVID, or addressing the country's mental health crisis, Republican lawmakers are currently debating legislation that, among many things, would target trans youth with tactics that threatens to put pediatricians in prison if they provide medically necessary life-saving health care for the kids they serve.
She says life-saving, and then later on she says...
Hold on, don't wait. We didn't get to there yet.
Oh, sorry. Well, right now...
Say whatever you
Well, she says potentially life-saving, right?
Yeah.
So either way, even if you do throw potentially life-saving in there, you're still saying that it's life-saving. So she didn't really save herself when she said potentially life-saving. She said life-saving.
She meant life-saving. Like, she meant that.
There's no way.
She probably regrets saying potentially.
Yeah, true.
To be honest, she probably didn't even mean it. She was just trying to...
How is that...
accidentally said the real thing.
There's no way that can be life-saving.
No.
I mean, unless... I'm not even going to go there.
No. What they're trying to go at is that everybody who has transgender thoughts, they're about to end it.
Yes.
That's what she's getting at.
That's what I was going to say.
And I'm sure there's plenty of people... There's more... Like, the thing is that how come we're not going at everything that has to do with people ending it at this type of rate? Since that's what they care about the most, right? That's what they're saying. It's all about people who are suicidal.
Which is men. Men is the highest.
But that's the thing. There's so many groups, but it's so dirty because they're like children. They're saying children just to make it seem like they actually care.
Yep.
It's so disgusting what they're actually doing. They're taking advantage of the fact that humans do actually give a fuck.
Yes.
Normal humans actually do give a fuck.
Yep.
So they say buzzwords like that, like life-saving, this, that. Oh shit, these people, without that, they're gonna end themselves. Like,
God,
bro, if you really cared, you wouldn't rush them into anything like that.
Exactly.
You would try to find the actual issue.
Absolutely.
The mental root issue. You wouldn't be like, this is gonna fix you, because the people who do that also end it.
Yep.
They also end it themselves as well.
Yep.
So it doesn't...
Legit.
Like, what are you actually fixing? You're not trying to actually help these people, or else you would be pushing mental health. You wouldn't be pushing a Band-Aid of actual physical surgery.
Yo.
That's not what you would be pushing. You wouldn't be pushing a physical fix for a mental problem. But y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all do not actually care. Y'all are disgusting. Y'all are trying to push an agenda. That is all it is. Y'all want to say life-saving to take advantage of people who actually cares minds. You're disgusting and demonic. But anyway, let's continue.
Just like the extreme government overreach we've seen in Texas, where politicians have sent state officials into the homes of loving parents.
You know what she does a lot? She says things that they do as if it's just so people who won't associate it with them, which is so stupid because people who know already know that you're talking about yourself. Like, it's government overreach. Like, what's all these mandates? And look, what are you doing right now?
Legit.
You're telling a state that they're overreaching for doing what they have the right to do.
That they're potentially unconstitutional.
Yeah, they're unconstitutional for being constitutional. What?
Crazy.
The fuck are you talking about? You are backwards thinking. You are literally trying to trick people. You're tricking ignorant people.
She's evil.
She is, bro. She's disgusting. This bitch is demonic. Oh my God. Let's continue.
To investigate them for abuse just to harass and intimidate the LGBTQI plus community.
No, it's because people take advantage of their kids all the time for attention, for money, for all different types of things. And it is sad, but it tends to be those type of situations a lot now.
a lot now. These parents understand that they can gain a lot of different type of things if their child is trans.
Oh man.
And they're taking advantage of it because there is disgusting people in this world. And the fact that y'all don't care and are acting like everybody is wholesome and can be trusted with this type of fucking life-changing, life-altering, permanent shit with children just shows how much you don't care. It's disgusting. And anybody with logic can see this. Anybody with logic can see this.
Today's vote in Alabama will only serve to harm kids.
All she cares about is politics. Today's vote. Vote. Alabama, politics, Republicans. But she's acting like Republicans are the ones who are weaponizing all this for politics. Republicans are trying to stop you from trying to destroy the world.
Yeah.
That's what Republicans are trying to do. Republicans, conservatives, people who with common sense are trying to stop you from making a crazy ass change to this country that is unnecessary. There is changes that need to be made, but it's not, government can't make the changes, bro. The people have to do better.
And like,
the
since
people have to stop following the media so much.
Since when are people like, yeah, the government?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Come on, when did you just change?
It's crazy.
For real.
It's crazy. She is the government.
So crazy, for real.
She is the government.
But Alabama's lawmakers and other legislators who are contemplating these discriminatory bills have been put on notice by the Department of Justice and the Department of Health and Human Services.
Overreach, right there. Governmental overreach, right there. And threatening. Threatening is what she's saying. We threaten them. We threaten these people. The Department of Justice and Health and Human Services. Justice.
And we're going to let you know that we're doing that.
We're putting you on notice that if you do what you have the right to do,
keep trying.
We will hold you accountable fuck you up.
Yo, she's bugging.
She's threatening them.
She's tripping.
This is disgusting, bro. And it's not okay. And something, I don't know.
It's not okay
this,
at all.
In the future, when this administration is done, people might go to court and jail.
People
there's crimes being committed,
Absolutely. Bro. This is all out here.
Yes, this is crimes being committed against us.
You can't say you didn't do it.
For real.
You know, we got
You're doing
it
it on camera.
Absolutely.
But they're trying to do it within the law. They're trying to change laws. And they're trying to convince the people to allow them to change these laws.
Yes.
They're saying, hey, give us super overreach so we can stop the overreach.
Yes.
Like what?
Yep.
Give us all this power so we can stop them from having all this power.
Yep. They know they're not in forever.
They're literally telling you, hey, we want to take away state power and have full control, autonomous power. The federal government wants autonomous power. Crazy.
That laws and policies preventing care that healthcare professionals recommend for transgender minors may violate the Constitution and federal law. To be clear, every major medical association agrees that gender-affirming healthcare for transgender kids is a best practice and potentially life-saving.
Let it finish.
Sorry, she said every what?
Every major medical, if you would have let her
facility.
Say it, we could have understood, but you didn't let her talk.
For transgender kids is a best practice. To be clear, every major medical association agrees that
every major medical association.
Yeah. What?
But hold on. You know where we're going, so I don't know why you're trying to rush to a spot that we're not at yet.
What? Are we done?
No.
Are we about to talk?
You didn't let her. You tried to stop it mid-talk when she had to finish what she said in order for us to go to the part where we prove her wrong.
I had to hear her say that. I didn't.
But she said it, and then you said, "Wait," over on top of her. But like,
sorry.
Let her rock.
Right,
we played it twice now. Come on, you know what she says. Let's get it, bro. Come on, man.
I didn't catch that in the first time.
We've listened to it 3 times now. So how you didn't catch it the first time? I actually repeated it for you last time. So how you didn't catch it?
That's crazy.
Weird you didn't hear something that we talked about ourselves. We actually spoke on this. It's weird. But anyway, Alabama lawmakers and other legislators who are contemplating these discriminatory bills have been put on notice by, whatever. So she says, here, you can say it because you didn't know it before.
Which one?
Health.
Oh, those Psaki, that part?
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
Which part?
Psaki claim that
you just said
every
you didn't hear.
major medical association agrees that gender-affirming healthcare for gender-confused youth is a best practice and potentially life-saving.
Yep.
The American College of Pediatricians maintains that there is not a single long-term study to demonstrate that safety or what's that word? Efficacy? Efficacy of puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and surgeries for transgender-believing youth.
So what just was said right there was that Psaki said every major medical association agrees that gender-affirming healthcare is the best practice.
So every
and potentially life-saving.
Every major medical association in the country thinks that. So she's just speaking for everybody.
She's just speaking out of rats because she's not even speaking for everybody. Because right here it says the American College of Pediatricians, which is children's doctors. The American College of Pediatricians maintains that there is not a single long-term study to demonstrate the safety or efficacy of puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, or surgeries for transgender believing youth.
Transgender believing. So
they know exactly what it is.
So they're saying
we all understand
believing in
because
your brain.
They know what is actually happening.
Yes, absolutely.
But the fucked up thing is that everybody knows that's what it is. But they're trying to act like that's not what it is.
Yeah.
They say it to you like you get to decide what you are, and now you are that. Like they say it to you. It's what you identify as, which is just what you believe.
Yeah.
And then they say, but you are that because you identify as that, which has never been the truth for anything.
That's crazy.
For anything in the world.
And like
but it only works for your gender.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
How is she allowed to just say that?
That's crazy.
How is she allowed to speak for every major and
I don't know how that's
say
okay.
it so matter-of-factly?
I don't know how that's okay.
Major medical association
that should be
agrees.
Illegal. That should be illegal.
I would be like, I want to sue you because I never said that. Yep. If I was one of the medical
you're
associations.
Right. That should be illegal.
You can't just say that.
We should be able to sue her. Fuck them.
For real.
Because she's lying to us.
Yeah.
She's telling us that's what's false advertising.
Yeah,
You're sitting here blatantly lying. If a normal person sitting there that's not going to look this up is going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
And that's it. And they're going to keep going with that.
Did you know that every major medical association agrees that transgender kids should be able to change their gender?
That's literally what would happen. People would just run with it. And they're probably going to.
Crazy.
And they're probably going to. But y'all just heard. The College of Pediatricians. That's the College of Children Doctors.
Yeah,
we're talking about children.
That's it. That's the most important one to me.
Right? Like these people are wilding.
Yeah.
Okay, but then it goes on to say, puberty blockers may actually cause depression and other emotional disturbances related to suicide. The American College of Pediatricians states, in fact, the package insert for Lupron, the #1 prescribed puberty blocker in America, lists emotional instability as a side effect and warns prescribers to monitor for development or worsening of psychiatric symptoms during treatment.
Okay.
Which means you take it and your mental issues get worse. Which tells you it's a mental issue from the beginning.
Exactly. So let's take your mental issue and
double it.
Give you more and more. So let's
not even double it. Maybe quadruple it.
Literally. So they're saying that potentially not letting a child get transgender surgery could potentially lead to suicide, right?
Yes.
So let's.
Go ahead. You're about to say it. No, you're about to say it.
Let's potentially do that, but then let's make them. Give them a chance to make them commit suicide.
So what does that do? That adds two different dynamics of suicide to you now.
So now you can
two different suicide dynamics.
Yes. Now you can now we can go through therapy and try to be like not with before the surgery, before you're an adult, and then you can make that decision, or we can keep you because it doesn't change your mental state. So we'll still have those mental issues, and then throw a medication in here that could probably confirm the make this suicide that is
it could actually cause it. That's the craziest thing. You're willing to take that risk with your child, with people's children.
This is not.
This is demonic.
Fucking rocket science.
And that's the #1 prescribed puberty blocker. And you know what they'll say? Statistically, it's probably not that much, right? That's probably what they'll say. But statistically, it's not that much originally for you to need to do all this. Yeah. But it only works when they say it. It's only the stats only when it's convenient for them.
Literally. And of course, a puberty blocker is going to have crazy side effects. Your body is supposed to go through this naturally.
Facts.
And you're just stopping it and make it, that is so. If that ain't playing God,
it's crazy. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, which goes back to that Gothics video saying that they're trying to take God out of everything and they're trying to disrespect God and they're trying to make it so everyone hates God and thinks that they can trust humans over God.
Yo, this is some shit.
Gothics hit that shit on the head on that video, bro. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I'll put it in the description.
Was so, I've been sharing that shit. That's my sister. I'll
put the link in the description to that video. It's called The Answer is Jesus. Jesus is the answer. I'll put it in the video because that video, I still haven't finished it, bro. I haven't had the chance to finish it because it was so long. But it is an amazing video, and I'm still getting through it. You know, because I'm busy. But yeah, I go back and watch it. I don't finish a lot of videos, but that one I'm gonna finish.
They're pushing this so much. Another video we have to do is Biden on Transgender Day of Visibility. He had this little, it's like a 2-minute thing, and he's talking to America, talking to transgender kids, and we'll do another video on it. It's sick. It's not. It's sick. Okay, it's all sick.
So you're not gonna go into detail.
No,
right now.
no, because it goes out. I mean, we could transgender, but it's a total different video. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do a video on that.
It just made me think of it.
Yep. So this says it continues to say the American College of Pediatricians listed some of the side effects associated with the use of Lupron as a puberty blocker, which is the #1 prescribed. Like they said, osteoporosis is the first goddamn side effect. Like,
for a kid, nigga? For a child. Which older people get. Okay.
What?
I mean, most
right off the rip. No, it's the older person's disease.
Oh my God.
Osteoporosis is what your child can possibly get. Ready?
Yep.
Mood disorders, seizures, cognitive impairment, and when combined with cross-sex hormones, which also goes with the whole package, right? Sterility, which means
boom. That's their answer.
Which means you can't have babies, right?
Yep.
Crazy.
You're sterile.
Okay. So side effects associated with cross-sex hormones include an increased risk of heart attacks for a child, stroke for a child, diabetes for a child, blood clots and cancers throughout their lifespan.
Oh my God, yo.
Why would you risk that?
For your own kid that you either made
I'm not willing.
or pushed out.
I'm not willing. And you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna make me think that them having like them being confused, gender confused, means that
is enough.
No, means that they're gonna actually off themselves. You're not gonna convince me of that.
No.
We are going to do what we need to do with therapists and mental health, because that is what is actually the issue here.
Yes, because that's if you look at the majority, like we said, the majority of suicides in the world aren't from transgender, it's from men.
Yeah.
So they have mental issues. So therefore, if you treat their mental, then it's
honestly,
it's just sick.
It's honestly not even rocket science, like you said. It's not complicated to understand that part.
What would you do if your kid wasn't transgender and had suicidal thoughts?
You'd get him help, mental help. That's what you would do. But since it's transgender, it's a whole different fucking booklet, right? It's not just another mental illness. We have a mental illness issue in America, which is what everything stems from out here, bro.
Parents,
everything that happens, it starts with mental illness.
In my opinion, if you allow your child to take these things, it should be illegal.
It should.
It really should.
And that's the thing. A lot of people say that, and then they say that you are one of these Republicans who are discriminating and harassing for politics.
Yep.
That's what they turn that into. Somehow.
That's crazy.
Somehow that's a political argument. Somehow what you just said is a political argument, and you're harassing the LGBTQ
because I care about
AI
kids.
plus situation.
Yeah,
community.
That's funny.
Yep, that's what they turn that into.
Okay.
Yep. So
it still should be illegal.
It should be. So we have more, right? So it continues to say, in addition to concerns about the side effects of puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones, testimony from detransitioners who previously underwent treatment seeking to change their gender, but now identify as their biological gender has also What'd I say?
A gender.
Like idea?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, did I take the R off of it? But now identifies that. Okay, so what they're saying is people who have transitioned and thought that they were the other gender and actually now understand that they are their biological gender. Yep. That has also motivated a testimony from these people has also motivated efforts to ban procedures for minors.
So they're also against it, trying to ban it.
So the people who have actually been through it are saying this is not something you should put a child through. People who have been through it. Yet people like Jen Psaki and these other fucking weirdos who
are pushing
I don't know why
it.
they push it so fucking hard. I actually do, but that's a whole different conversation. But or at least I think I understand. But these people who don't have these issues, haven't been through it, are telling you that this is how you fix it.
Yeah.
Even though people who thought that was how you fix it and have went through it are saying that isn't how you fix it, they're still trying to tell you for some reason that's how you fix it. Why would they do that? Think about that. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's a question.
Crazy.
It's a question that needs to be answered, bro. It's a question that needs to be answered.
Yo, finish that.
Hold on. Yep. Okay, so it says, appearing on 60 Minutes last spring, a group, not just one. This isn't just one thing. So again, this is a group of people who have detransitioned, described how undergoing what supporters laud as gender-affirming care made their mental health worse, not better. So this is what they're talking about. One of the detransitioners, a male who once identified as a female, reported that he had never really been suicidal before until he had breast augmentation. He recalled that about a week afterwards, I wanted to actually off myself, adding, I had a plan and I was going to do it, but I just kept thinking about my family to stop myself. Bro, that's a person who went through it.
Like we said, they weren't suicidal.
And then it makes them suicidal. Bro, if this is something that you want to play with.
Who once identified as female, so that's a biological male?
Yeah.
And he got fake boobs?
Yes.
And then he,
Yes. Yeah. So who are you going to listen to, Jen Psaki or someone who's actually been through it?
Legit.
Like Jen Psaki says it so, she condescendingly tells these people, like,
it's
you're
disrespectful.
An idiot. She's so disrespectful,
it is
bro.
Very disrespectful.
She's so fucking disrespectful. It's crazy that this is even like a thing. It feels like fake. It feels like a movie.
They throw in, it's life-saving, and
purpose.
You can't put these kids back in a closet.
Like, and the
like
thing
no
is,
one's trying to.
Exactly. No one is trying to, and we couldn't if we wanted to because they exist.
Legit.
What are you talking about? We know everyone exists. We all are people. We all exist. We all have our own fucking issues. We understand this. We all just need to get help, bro. Like, what are we doing?
It is what it is.
Medication is not always a help, and especially when it comes to something this delicate, this serious. Y'all think it's just something easily that could be fixed with a pill and a surgery, but no. Try again, bro. Try again. If it was that easy, like, come on, man. These detransitioners wouldn't be detransitioned. Like, oh my God, this shit.
It's insane.
When I saw this video this morning, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
I sent it to you
I know.
immediately.
I was outside with Gator, and I was like out there, like, shut up! I'm trying to listen. I was so mad. I was like, we gotta go back home.
Yeah, man.
I came back and like, bro.
I was like, yo, these people are fucking bugging. It was literally making me feel like I was getting amped watching this video. I'm like,
infuriated.
How is she sitting here threatening states for caring about kids? This is where we're at? This administration has been the worst ever I've ever seen, bro.
Yo.
This is like, and I'm not that old, so I haven't seen that much.
Still, but that's
this
crazy.
This is like, this has to be, I think about what my parents have went through.
My dad would say this is the craziest.
This is not close.
Nah.
Nothing has come close to this. This is like fucking, bro. They're fucking with us, man. They're fucking with us, and I don't even. I hope that Democrats and liberals snap out of it, bro. I hope, because you can still be a liberal and a Democrat, but what's happening is radical. This is radical.
It is very radical.
It's and if you aren't radical, they kick you out. Like we said in the other video. They will kick you out of your beliefs, out of your political stance.
Yeah.
If you don't agree with them 100%, you're not allowed to disagree with them on anything. It has become radical, completely radical. It's out of control.
100%.
It's out of control. But let us know what you think about this, man, in the comments, bro.
If you got as triggered as we did.
Yeah, I'm triggered as hell, man.
Triggered.
I'm triggered as hell, bro. Let us know what you think, like I said. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever we drop. This is like blowing my mind, still thinking about it. How this is actually real world. It feels like the Twilight Zone. That's what it feels like. This doesn't feel real. And you know who said that? Actually, I just stole that from David J. Harris Jr. He said, this got to be the Twilight Zone on this video. That's where I saw this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. I got to send it to you. But
wild.
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Like I said, shout out YouTube members. Shout out Patreon members. Shout out Discord. Links in the description. Shout out our second channel, Flawdcast Clips. Links in the description. We love you guys.
We love y'all.
Remember to always stay flawed. Don't you dare try to play flawed. And if you see me in the streets, then you better say,
hey, Flawd.
Make it easier for me to go to sleep at night. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane. I had a dream that I could do my thing, and everywhere I went the people knew my name. Some people hated on the truth I bring, but now I use the hating just to fuel my plane.